which, I don't know what that really is. It's not very big. It's not that big. So we have the post office, gas station, fire, electric, a fire and police, library, and along the back.
And a lot of this down here is, actually all of this is mixed use. So we have flats above all of the commercial buildings, so there's more eyes on the street. It's a little bit safer. There's always people around. And these little spaces that are in front of the flats represent roof gardens. And so on top of most of these buildings, there's roof gardens.
They're the best of Dubai. With our Latin American Plaza area in the middle, which features a frog pond and a little wildlife corridor right here connecting to the playground so that the frogs can get out without getting smashed on their head. And then we got an amphitheater in the middle to get some live music and bring people to the business district, which is
local street, already had housing, and the elementary school street. In our thinking, we tried to play to that. So we tried to put a linkage back to the elementary school. We tried to put the commercial here because we thought it would be more productive, more reasonable to lease and sell on the front there. The other thing we wanted to make sure is we had differences in the neighborhood. We want to make sure we had the intersections of things coming together. So we built intersections, but also made it in a way where it wasn't just straight linear, because we wanted the flow to be slower throughout. So I talked about the link to the school. So we ended up deciding what we wanted. We started with the commercial space. We decided we wanted the library because we thought it was a good use of commercial space for the way we wanted the neighborhood to be. We also mixed some medical professional over here next to the senior housing. And then we had mixed use here for commercial, and then our green industries here in the corner.
We laid out the blocks. We started off with sort of visioning what we wanted our community to have. And so, since we started with a blank slate, because I don't think that that's often the case. Often you have to compete with what's already there. So, some elements that we wanted were ability to walk to a neighborhood grocery store, something close to a park, or homes located close to a park, a downtown area with restaurant shopping in sort of a lively space. We wanted a pool and a community center, somewhat central, or communal, where we could have communal activities. We wanted, the school and a library close by, an outdoor gathering space and places for kids to play. So that's sort of what we started.
This is a very prestigious community. As you can see, we have a very own Frank Lloyd Wright design. But for the most part, we initially started with we wanted the downtown hub in the center to kind of gravitate all the population towards that. Based on the design of some of the streets and whatnot, we kind of moved it over to this area. It's primarily a walking downtown, so no vehicle access down except at certain times. Over here, we have a community center, library, pool, community area, and then surrounded by residential, and then our grocery store.
Are in that position all the way through their career. You pretty much have to collaborate with the people who are building the building and all of the consultants that are involved. But I think you probably saw in your groups that you actually do go through a process of figuring out how you're going to, in an ad hoc way, be effective as a team in very short order. And that can be useful even if the people have been working shoulder to shoulder for years and you need to get out of your old roles and into a different set of roles. And again, I can't explain why the combination of a ridiculously difficult problem in a short period of time and this kind of ad hoc team ends in results, but it is pretty remarkable to watch.